Crawford?
I apologize if I gave you a fright. My name is Fred Richmond. I was waiting for you over there in my car. The state-appointed psychiatrist who's assigned to your brother's case. So, Miss Crawford, how was your trip?
Long.
Well, if you'd like to unwind, I know this great little karaoke bar.
Mr. Richmond, I've had a really long trip. I would really just love to see my brother right now.
Very well, Miss Crawford. Let's talk about your brother.
Has his condition improved at all?
I'm afraid not, Miss Crawford. I'd be less than honest to say otherwise.
Has he spoken at all?
Christopher hasn't spoken in nearly 10 years, but your mother has.
What are you talking about, Dr. Richmond? My mother's been dead for over 10 years.
Very well, Miss Crawford. Come with me. To begin with, Miss Crawford, we have to go back to your childhood, when your mother first adopted both you and your brother. Your mother, from what I understand, could be a very demanding, domineering woman, and her expectations for not only herself, but her children as well, were exceptionally high. Those expectations in both her professional and personal life were
unbearable. Nothing was ever good enough for Mommy Dearest. She kept us like dolls, locked away in a closet when we didn't suit her needs. The beatings never stopped, or the constant reminders of how disappointing we were to her. And for years, I hated her.
I appreciate how difficult this situation must be for you, Miss Crawford. However, I must speak frankly. Not only hasn't your brother's situation and condition improved, but it's actually deepened, and his psychosis has gotten much more severe.
How so?
You see, after your mother died, he suffered a complete psychological breakdown. He was already deeply troubled as a child due to the years of physical and psychological abuse he suffered at the hands of your mother. Combined with the fact that he was adopted, never knowing his true origins, this left him with a missing sense of self, an inner void, if you will. A void which he tried to fill with the expectations your mother demanded of him. As she did with you, your mother tried to mold him into being the perfect child. Of course, there was no way these expectations could be met by any child. Nevertheless, your brother tried desperately to please your mother. He saw her as the absolute portrait of perfection. After she died, your brother felt he had failed to live up to the person your mother wanted him to be. He never really had any sense of his own identity to begin with. So when your mother died, so did the identity of your brother. And reborn within the dark recesses of his subconscious was a new identity, the person he always desired to be. Joan, there's someone here to see you.
Who's there? Get me Louis Mayer on the phone. God damn it. Had anyone do a fucking thing around here? Christina, darling. Hi, Christina. Christina, come give your mother a kiss. It's been so long. Come hug your mommy, dearest.
Christopher, you need to wake up and snap out of this. Why can't you accept who you are?
Who do you think you are talking to me like that? You little bitch. I did everything for you. I raised you. I gave you the finest things, and that's how you talk to me.
I'm Christina Crawford. You're Christopher. Joan Crawford's dead, and so is her career.
If I wasn't in this chair, I would teach you some manners.
But you are in a chair.
going home now, Joe.